scholarships to girls in this country have made it possible for more girls to come into the system, and that is how we attain gender parity at that level.
A conducive learning environment for girls in the country is also built upon a strategy to create girl-friendly school systems which encourage the recruitment and deployment of female teachers, especially among poor rural communities.
You cannot talk about quality in the absence of the qualified teachers. And what we have been able to do is to make sure that we provide incentives for teachers to make sure that those teachers that are qualified, all of them don't stay here in the urban area. The way we have ensured that they go up country is for us to create incentive packages like housing for teachers, as well as allowances for those that go up country. So if you go to the remotest parts of this country, you enjoy an allowance of up to 40% of your salary. That is helping us take qualified teachers from the urban area to go to the rural areas.
This is Sabali's dream house. This is the kind of house where Sabali want to live in. And Sabali, what's the concept of this house? You have not finished your work yet? Okay.
The attainment of basic and secondary education by every Gambian child remains a priority for the government, which has taken a more active role in early childhood development. It is all geared towards enabling children to learn, communicate, and develop with the necessary support and guidance. An unprecedented number of daycare centers and nursery schools operate in the country, monitored and assessed by education authorities.
Prior to 1994, there were limited numbers of primary and upper basic schools, and as well as secondary schools. I can even say that prior to 1994, we had only 2 government schools. That's Armitage School and Gambia Senior Secondary School. To date, we can boast of, in terms of secondary schools, about 44 public schools. And that does not include the schools being run by the private sector. And if you add that, what the private sector is doing to the public schools, you're talking about over 80 schools in this country in terms of secondary schools. In terms of primary and upper basic schools, you're talking about over 400 schools in this country to date, from 1994 to date.
We have 6 bananas. 1 banana. 1 banana. 4 bananas. 5 bananas.
The Gambia follows the 9-3-4 system, which begins at the lower basic level and targets a minimum school career of 9 uninterrupted years for every child. This level is considered the ground layer of the country's educational foundation.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put your hands together for her. Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar. Being a predominantly Muslim society, the Gambia has a sizable number of Arabic-speaking schools, known as madrasas, operating alongside English-speaking schools. These learning centers represent the cultural and religious diversity of the country, offering an alternative choice for parents who prefer Arabic and Islamic education.
We have synchronized the madrasa curriculum with the conventional curriculum, but beyond that, we are beginning to encourage the madrasas to teach the sciences and other subjects that we teach in the conventional schools.
The madrasas receive institutional support from the central education authorities, include teacher training and instructional material.
علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علمه البيان
متورولا أنو مولولو ولا الله تعالى كتابو تانكجان سانوسان موموان ولا موتاني لولو nka certificate ta kadi wolela adu sangosan fana ni mol bena graduate lambe kayto dilayla nka banko nyatongo docteur alhaji ya jamen ka safe adu ni nga safe bi tili killing fulanja wa kanjabi o yaitandi ka foko asobe yata bake kaduni banko dolem ni president mo sabe sanji killing ko no jannabi jabila sanji ko tenem mais ni ya safe bi sininding ikanna jabiru nati ni fonna suko kono o diata nye bake hayni afango mannano e baje la sim modonati membe nala atoyala me alafta nyine la nyinande ni dinnu wol be garabe tela fango ma be nyinande asima be asina janjube wol be diala nyi.
Ensuring continuity from the lower basic level is crucial for the success of the Gambia's education system. The stratum covering grades 10 to 12 constitutes the secondary stage where students are prepared for higher and tertiary education. The senior secondary school curriculum is also designed to provide the basic employment capacity needs of the job market, and enrollment targets for this level have been impressive. Sensitive to the country's ability to move along modern development trends, the Gambia government has placed a high premium on science and technology education. There is a scheme to constantly renew and improve the quality and relevance of science and technology education, curricular teaching and learning methodologies.
As long as fun style is concerned, it will carry everything, but as long as this is displayed.
Greater emphasis is placed on food production and security, health and renewable energy, with the availability of appropriate laboratory apparatus. The Universal Knowledge Platform of ICT and distance learning methods are utilized in most Gambian schools as part of the National Education and Communications Infrastructure policies. Schools in the urban areas operate well-managed IT units fitted with computers and other technological appliances. Internet access is almost always guaranteed for students and teachers to explore the vast resource of the cyber world. In keeping with the Gambia government's commitment to the Millennium Development Agenda, life skills education is given a considerable degree of prominence. This is to help learners acquire not only knowledge and skills, but adaptive and positive behavior relevant to their self-fulfillment in a changing environment.
And it's no joke to have half brick right in the middle of the board. That's completely out of focus. That is wrong. That's what we call broken board. So therefore, this first group will start with what we call an English bond when you are looking for strength.
Wait, go down inside. Wait, go down inside.
We've not left out the physically challenged or the disabled. We have been able to provide a printing press for the school for the blind to enable them acquire education just like any other normal child. And that printing press is providing supplementary reading materials and textbooks